went back in time to kill the evil from the future. Corin Locke said to himself that he had ended up marrying Miriam because he fell for her alluring scent. Yet, unexpectedly, he was happy. In the original scenario, Miriam caused the so-called demi-human massacre and met a miserable end at the hands of a player. Corin believed that if he stayed with her, if he could make her happy so that thoughts of revenge or resentment never even crossed her mind, he could save Miriam, who was destined to die as a villain. He was wrong. Park Si-hoo shouted in anger. "Freak it," Corin Locke said to himself, that he did not know what had happened. But Miriam was once again consumed by vengeance, just like in the original story. The demi-human massacre occurred again. Park Si-hoo said flatly, "This is already over." Corin Locke looked around in confusion and said, "Where in the world did the information leak from?" Suddenly, a child shouted, "But please help me." Corin Locke turned toward the voice and said, "Where?" A girl was running away from a giant snake, screaming, "Ah!" Corin Locke shouted, "There is a survivor. Kid, run this way." She tried to run faster. "Ah." She closed her eyes and whispered, "I am saved." But Corin Locke was not able to save her from the giant snake. He froze in shock. Aura surged violently around him. "What in the world?" he muttered. Suddenly he vanished. "Why are you taking this so far?" Corin Locke roared as he reappeared and attacked the giant snake. Then he stopped. Inside the snake's gaping mouth, he saw Miriam Elizabeth L. Rath. His blade had pierced her stomach. "Miri!" Corin Locke shouted. Miriam Elizabeth L. Rath smiled weakly. Corin caught her as she fell. "Mir, why did you?" She laughed softly. "Hoo-hoo. I could not stop myself." Her voice faded as she whispered, "I am sorry, and I love you." Corin Locke said to himself, "You are my..." as if this was simply his fate. At the underground city of Dana Sui, "Demi-humans, have you all gathered?" asked a man. He was Wolf Elder Kush of the Demi-Human Alliance. A boy replied, "A few are missing." An old man added, "They were caught by the snake and died." Wolf Elder Kush frowned. "A snake, Corin Locke said to himself that the demi-human persecution that began with the Catholic Church was worsening by the day. A boy missing an arm shouted, "That cursed snake's subordinate cut off my arm." His dark-skinned friend added, "At this rate, even the location of this place will be discovered. Elder, we need a countermeasure now." Corin Locke said to himself that the only place left for those pushed to the fringes, where they could still live with their heads lowered, was here. Dana Sui. Wolf Elder Kush angrily scratched the armrest of his chair. "Must we truly do nothing but wait for the day we die? Edna, what is the snake situation? I heard you succeeded in infiltrating the royal palace." Edna hesitated. "About that, I was discovered." "What?" Wolf Elder Kush exclaimed. "The Corin Guardians contacted me," Edna said. A lady gave a thumbs up toward Corin Locke and said, "There is no problem." Edna continued, "Somehow, they had already figured out that I am a were-human as well." Ron said calmly, "So, Edna, you only need to deliver our words properly. Do not worry," the lady added. "We will tell you the entire plan." Wolf Elder Kush said slowly, "I know the Corin Guardians. Aren't they the ones who saved Saintess Estelle?" Someone asked. The one-armed man said, "Their captain is Corin Locke, the one who supposedly defeated even the Magi of Gold." His friend shouted, "It is over. He is the hero who saved the royal family. He will use this chance to kill all of us." Edna shook her head. "No, he made a new proposal." "A proposal?" Wolf Elder Kush asked. "That man, Corin," Edna said quietly. "He said he will crush the snake." The crowd erupted in shock. "He will kill the snake?" An elf boy asked, "Oh, is that truly possible?" A purple-haired man murmured. Wolf Elder Kush said grimly, "Is he saying he will start a rebellion in this country? How reckless! How can we believe that? Corin Locke is human in the end. Those Protestants are the same. They act like they will protect us, but it is all for show. Aren't they just watching the Catholic Church's oppression happen?" The crowd shouted in unison, "That is right. Humans are all the same. They do nothing but talk." "Enough," Ren shouted. "Hey, all of you," Edna gasped. "You tracked me?" Ron and Ren stepped forward. Wolf Elder Kush stared at them. "Are you from the Gold Wolf tribe? I thought you were wiped out." "That was what was supposed to happen," Ren said calmly. "We were about to become test subjects with no way out," Ren continued, "but Corin saved us. With Saintess Estelle's help, we are now attending Merkaba Academy." Ron added, "If it were not for the two of them, we would not be who we are today." Edna bowed slightly. "Elder, I infiltrated the kingdom as a clerk and have worked there ever since. From what I have seen, their plan is feasible. We are demi-humans without a nation. This is our chance to be recognized as citizens of the kingdom. Wolf Elder Kush fell silent. He raised his hand and placed it on Edna's head. Humans cannot be trusted, he said. Edna trembled. Erg. However, Wolf Elder Kush continued, I will try trusting my family's judgment. He smiled. Edna blushed and smiled back. When the school vacation ended, Merkaba Academy was in the middle of its opening ceremony. However, Korin-Lach had something else to take care of. Heave-ho. Phew, he muttered as he set the bag down. Korin-Lach said to himself that when he infiltrated the Steel Archipelago, he obtained precious elixirs from the Forbidden Forest. Besides those, he farmed this and that as well. But compared to this, they were nothing. Mariette Dunalef exclaimed in excitement. See, Korin, you are really going to eat that? Wow, should you not leave it to your future descendants? A system notification appeared. Goryo Mountain Ginseng, a legendary spiritual herb that grew by absorbing the energy of the Earth's veins over 10,000 years. If boiled into a decoction, one's mana expands. If consumed as is, one's aura expands, Korin-Lach said to himself. It is a 10,000-year-old mountain ginseng. Even the gods would treasure it as a relic, but, Korin-Lach said aloud, I am going to brew it now and drink it. He continued inwardly. With Goryo Mountain Ginseng, the absorbed amount varies wildly depending on the recipe. That is why I needed someone who understood it better than anyone else. Mariette Dunalef clenched her fists. Deshik, you can do this. Deshik, former elder of Drayan, said to himself, the precious elixir I painstakingly raised. He burst into tears, crying a river. A few moments later, the pot glowed with golden liquid. Korin-Lach began to drink it. Golden aura enveloped his body as he said, It is done. A system notification appeared. You have perfectly absorbed the Goryo Mountain Ginseng. Your mana has expanded by 37,564. Your mana rank rises from highest to special low. Korin-Lach said to himself, At last my total mana has exceeded 50,000. Of course, it was still not enough compared to Park Sihu, Ohard Bress, or Tatez Balthazar. But I have the commandments, and Air Getlam. A system notification appeared. Commandment. I will save the world. In battles related to saving the world, all stats increase by 200%. Set effect. Clayum Soleis and Air Getlam. Mana increases by 200%. Korin-Lach said to himself, a full fourfold amplification. That means I can secure as much as 200,000 mana. I have secured enough mana to handle the sun more smoothly. Soon, the time will come when I will need it. In the original story, and even in the first run, where I thought I had controlled every variable, Miriam caused a massacre, as if it were a fate that had to happen. The only one who would welcome this cursed fate was Tatez Balthazar. He wanted the Catholic Church and the demi-humans to hate each other and exhaust their strength. He wanted the Protestants and humans to do the same. He wanted anyone who could stop the arrival of paradise to be destroyed. What I have to do is clear. A system notification appeared. Commandment. I will not turn a blind eye to the misery of those who are good. Another notification followed. Commandment. I will save the world. Another notification appeared. If this oath fails, you will certainly die, Korin-Lach said to himself. In order to survive, I must stop the villain trying to destroy the world, prevent myself from falling into misery, and protect innocent demi-humans. Preparations are complete, Aaron said calmly. I will grant a single amnesty that can forgive all sins at once. Thank you, Korin-Lach said. He said to himself that he had obtained the amnesty, and although he wanted to avoid it, he had also prepared for battles that could break out at any time. Until then, I will avoid contact with Miriam as much as possible. If the secret instructions I have been giving are discovered by her, the entire plan will be ruined. In the previous run, Miriam committed the demi-human massacre, and I could not stop her, never again. At the professor's office, Korin-Lach said to himself, I will not repeat the same mistake. Josephine Clara said, Miriam has applied for a mentor. As you know, it is a system where in exchange for a large donation, one can receive after-school tutoring from any professor or student of their choosing. Korin-Lach said, So you are saying Princess Miriam wants to meet me after school every day? Yes, Josephine Clara replied. Korin-Lach said to himself, What is she planning now? Miriam's voice echoed in his memory. Back then as well, the Image Tower went to hunt those wolves. Please give him the amnesty, Korin-Lach said to himself. And then too, is she planning to keep me close and monitor me? Josephine Clara asked, If you do not want to, shall we reject it? No, Korin-Lach said. He handed over a sealed document and added, I will be her mentor. Thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to watch this video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider sharing my videos or channel with your friends who might also enjoy it. Your support means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Let's keep this community thriving together. Until next time, see you in the next video.